Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you are on that date line. And woo, it's a happy Wednesday for me indeed. What? Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. Huh. So glad for this light. You have no idea. I was in the washing machine big time, guys. Okay, first and foremost, let's welcome all of our new subscribers. So we've got Central Coast of California, amazing. Welcome. Hawaii, welcome. Scotland, welcome to you. Waukesha, Wisconsin, welcome. Cape Town, South Africa. You said you were getting some rain there. So hopefully the sun's going to pop out soon for you. Sweden, I think it's Skane or Skan, Sweden. Welcome. We're getting quite a few Love Train members from Sweden. I love it. Toronto, Canada, welcome. Port Richey, Florida, welcome. Oklahoma and Clarkson, Kentucky, welcome. And we've got Arkansas in the house. Welcome to all of you. This community is just growing. It's so beautiful to watch. And I love it that you guys are sharing. You guys, some of the comments are really cracking me up. My favorite was the one where there's bread missing from the refrigerator. That's like, man, I felt like my bread's been missing for days. But here we are, lots of stuff going on. I got, so my guides woke me up early and had me on Canva. Yeah, before the sun was fully up here. So I was in there for like 3 hours and then I passed out and then I had some clients to do. So I'm a little late giving this report, but let's jump into it. And you're going to want to watch this one to the end because I've been in Canva for 3 hours to give you guys these amazing images that they gave me to kind of transpose. So, but it really is, it's a cool message. And I feel like the visuals help us because the noodle doesn't always get all of this, right? We've gone beyond the noodle now. We're in infinite intelligence. So our poor brain is going, what's she talking about? She's nuts. Nope. We're gaining our sanity. We are not batshit crazy. We're gaining our sanity. So I don't have to really move my noodle on this one because we know we were in integration. That was the timeline shift from yesterday. And then here, so I pulled this, gosh, now 4 hours ago. So when it says graph pulled, because some of you are asking, so I put this more kind of literally what I do. So at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's going to represent this very front edge of the map here, just this portion. And what I did here is highlighted 5 a.m. my time is when this, look at this beauty. Oh, man, did this bring me some relief. This is massive, very high frequency light. It's almost a complete whiteout, but you can see some purging and integration going on as well. So this is full body. For me, woo, it kind of helped me. I feel full. I feel like I'm back in my body. And for a few days there, I felt like I was hanging onto the caboose of the train and bouncing off the tracks. Now I feel like I'm back in the engineer seat. So watch out, you guys. I'm fully loaded and feeling good today. Okay, now let me switch and let's see. The chakra chart is quite interesting too. And then I'm going to get into my Canva creations. Okay, so I want to point out a couple of things on this one. This I found interesting. So right here, these big spikes, that's that 5 a.m. Big light that came in. And you can see here there was little bursts of light before the big stronger high frequency came in. So you see this, but this is what got my attention this morning. This little root guy right here. What? That's a nice push to the root. That was complete purge. Normally, when we see a spike like that, it's because the light is pushing in and bringing it up. So what is this? That's that first chakra. I've seen so many of you say things like lower back, the hips are tight, the legs. That is all energetics from the first chakra being cleared. So man, we're getting a good root cleaning, let me tell you. We really are. And it makes sense why July's completion and beginning a new slate. So that purging, this is right. What's the root chakra? It's our identity, our sense of security. These are those deep, deep beliefs that are no longer serving us. So they're going bye-bye. And I don't know about you guys, but man, am I loving this light today. Woof, finally. Okay, now. So let's get into, I have 5 or 6, I think there's 6 slides to show you guys. And what they wanted me to do is they gave me, some of these will be familiar, but they had me put it together almost like a little mini, it goes into a progression, and it's kind of depicting the ascension process and what we're going in and why it's so, so important for us to get into create mode now and have fun now. Anybody who's in if and when, that's 3D energy. If there's only now, there's no if or when. So anything that you're saying, I will do that when, I will do that if, you are literally blocking your own energy and your own light from coming in, and you are slowing down your own ascension process in it because you're holding on to something down here. Here's where if and when live. And see these hot prodders, I'm going to call them. These hot prodders are helping you get rid of if and when, because the new it is now. Is when we do everything now. Okay, let's get into the slideshow. Hold on. Okay, so you've seen a similar version of this in some of my other slides, but this all is going to tie together. This plane will land, I promise. They move very clear. Okay, so first thing that they wanted me to reiterate is we are all source energy focused into human form. So that's the big source energy. You could call it source energy. You can call it the golden light. You can call it the creator. You can call it God. Whatever resonates with you, that's what you use. The name's not important. Remember, it's energetics. This is pure love. Pure love creates pure love, creates pure love, creates pure love. So this is light, which is we are really this beautiful golden orb of light focused into our little human form here. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, here's the baby graphic again. So remember, in the 3D, those unawakened, including ourselves when we were unawakened, we were really just wounded babies, quite literally, not aware, not awake. So in the 3D, that dense energy kept us disconnected through illusion by reinforcing lack, limitation, and struggle. So this means that we thought there was only one way, and it was usually whatever family you were born into. This is how you become successful. This is how you be a good person. This is right. Instead of being open to unlimited, which we do, we are creative beings. We have unlimited potential. But in the 3D with that dense energy, this was all of us. So there's still a bunch left. We don't judge them. Why? Because they're going to awaken in their own perfect time. But knowing this helps with the forgiveness piece. If you're holding on to, like, you're still upset with a parent, we chose to come here and clear the energy. And people in your family, particularly that are triggering you, you guys made an agreement to come and help each other awaken. So that is helping you going, that's not the truth of who I am. And you're all going to come forward in perfect divine timing for you. But what do we have control over? What's going on up here? Hold on for the next slide. Okay, so as if this onion couldn't have more layers now. So we are multidimensional beings of light, and your awareness of a particular timeline, aka 3D, does not confine you to it. This is probably the most important slide in this series. Why? Because so many of us are getting caught up in what we're witnessing in the 3D and thinking, oh, this is defining me. I'm stuck. Yep. I don't know what to do next. I'm confused, right? And I'm saying this with love, but because all that is an illusion of the third dimension. Because right now you simultaneously exist in all of these dimensions. So let's pick a higher number. Oh, like 5? Yes. Here's the beauty. Just because you're seeing this doesn't mean you can align right now with this. You can align with any dimension going up. We're already integrating up to the 12th dimension right now in our reality. Now, within each of these dimensions, there are different levels where you can still expand. So, but for illustration purposes, and because I was in Canva long enough, I have like one body representing each dimension here. So, but this is key because where are you focusing on 3D things? Where are you focusing on 3D things? Shift your focus to a state of being. So many of us got taught this like wonky way of make a vision board and then how's the yacht coming? How about the mansion? You know, so many people that I ask that have a yacht on their vision board, I'm like, have you ever even been on the water? Like, they don't even know if they're going to get seasick. It's not about material things. Our needs are met, our abundance is here, but the abundance isn't there, it's over here. Because your whole history and everything you accumulated and amassed in here is here, including the history files in your brain. You may have used some infinite intelligence, but here you're heart driven and you're using infinite intelligence, and now you're aligned with your abundance. So everything here must go. That's not coming along for the ride. When I tell you we're going in naked, we're going in naked. So what else can you let go of? This is so, so important. And just because you're seeing a particular situation, you can just say, oh, this is temporary. This already manifested. But right now, I am the conscious creator. So what do I want to create? All right. I hope that helps. I'm going to go to the next slide. Okay. I loved this one. And I was able to find this graphic because this one's so true. In 3D, we were stuck in limitation because we were not working in harmony with our source energy. We were only using the human mind, and we were rarely using our hearts. And as you can see, this puzzle offers only one solution. There's only one way it can go back together. And a lot of us thought there was only one way to live. I was born into this. This is my destiny, right? Blah, blah, blah. All illusion, because we were functioning and relying on our brain, which went into fight or flight and is complete survival mode. Not all my needs are met. It went into, oh my God, what do I do now? And then we were trying to problem solve from the brain. It wasn't even meant to be the brain's job to begin with. So what did we do? We squeezed that lemon. We have squeezed that lemon. Our brains are getting an upgrade. Our hearts are getting an upgrade. Our crown chakras are opening, and we're going back to the truth of who we are, which is that source connection, that beautiful orb of light that creates our own reality. We create our own experience individually and collectively. So very cool. So stay tuned. There's more slides coming. Okay, so this is a continuation of that other slide too, but this is, again, they really wanted, by the way, when you're receiving this information, you're actually getting it energetically too. So don't worry so much about note taking or taking it. I'm speaking to your soul directly, because your soul's the one that's like, let me back in. I've been waiting to have fun for so long, and you keep blocking me because you're in fear and lack of limitation. So I'm talking to your souls here. So all you love bugs, let's go. All right. So in the 3D, we're relying on the brain for solutions. And the brain was telling the heart what to do. Well, this isn't good because if someone broke your heart, what happened? Oh, my heart doesn't work anymore. No. How many of you thought one person on the planet in particular, was going to decide if you were worthy enough? And if they didn't love you, you weren't worthy. Think about that. What? Again, not your fault. It's a perception issue. You forgot the truth of who you are, which is you are love. You are made of love. We all are. All of our souls are perfect, beautiful beings. Your heart's not broken. Your heart chakra was totally blocked, though. But we got you now because we're getting all this amazing light. And what is it doing? Expanding that heart chakra and getting us out of the head and into the heart. So, and they gave me these words. I better read them because when they tell me to write stuff down, I listen. So it says, so in 3D, we were relying on the brain for solutions, and the brain was telling the heart what to do, except in the rare occasion, and by the way, they were laughing when they gave me this, except in the rare occasion where you actually followed your gut or your intuition. The brain to heart flow is an inversion of the truth of who we all are. That shouldn't be a question mark. That's exclamation. So they're asking, where is your spirit body? Where is your connection to all that is? And where's your connection to infinite intelligence? Because this is how in the 5D, we really don't have problems. Everything has a solution and multiple solutions exist. So all we need to do is get into alignment. But they wanted to really point this out, that how many times have we all said, oh, I knew it in my gut and I didn't do it. That was your heart. That's your GPS. Now in 5D, that's your go-to. That's your go-to. Because remember, we gave the brain a rest. We squeezed that lemon like so dry. We squeezed it dry. We stomped on it. We beat it with a stick. The brain is going to upgrade and have a new function for us. And it's not to carry our history files of the 3D version of us around. Burnt, gone. We're creating a whole new filing system now. And it's cool. Okay, hang on for the next. Okay. Don't blame me if this one looks chaotic, guys. They gave me so much to incorporate here. I'm going to break this down for you guys. It makes total sense to me, by the way. But I'm going to help you make sense of this. So in 5D, we are fully embodying our spirit body, which is our connection to source. Remember, we're source focused into human form, and moving forward, we feel first. So see, I gave us a nice big heart with a lot of big, powerful, energetic waves going through it. Notice the brain is not depicted in this graphic. So moving forward, we feel first. We take inspired action. You guys ended up on the love train because you followed your energy. So we're going to follow the energy. How do we do this? Okay, what do you do when you open the refrigerator? What are you feeling? You know, I do intuitive grocery shopping now too. I like go into the produce section and go, what am I feeling? And then sometimes it's so wild. The other day I went in, they were turning my head and I was like, oh, okay, I'm having blueberry. They call it mermelada here. It's jam, mermelada, mora azul. And I was like, oh, I haven't had blueberry jam in years. I was like, okay. And it was an organic one. I was like, in you go. And it's so wild. It made me feel really good. So when you're having these weird food cravings, we are told to follow it because our bodies are, gosh, please love your body every day. It's going through, like, it's being dragged on the train tracks for sure. So step one, okay, conscious creator. We feel first, then we take inspired action. And then from there, we know. So what is this? You open this door. Oh, that wasn't, not feeling that. Keep going. When we take inspired action, it means you're in alignment. It means that you're following what's in your heart. So when we say that we're embodying our spirit body, your spirit body is what drops all the things in your heart. I love the beach. I love the water. I love food, right? I love art. I love music. All of those things landed in this heart because my spirit body guided it, put it there. And then as we get in alignment, we get more and more and more. Okay, that's the first part. See this gal over here, Gaia gal, with her beautiful light. She's ascending too. She's ascending too. And so this was my attempt with all of this golden light to show you that source energy, us, each of us as individuals, heart guided, Gaia. This is my Canva version of unity consciousness. We are all one loving energy. And so that's why it feels so darn good right now when you go outside. And if you can get your feet in that water, get your feet in that water. If you can sit in a beautiful park with some greenery, do it. Because we're all one energy of love. So, woo. I'm so glad this came in on a day when I had energy because this was a lot. But again, remember that this is all energetically received. And so now your job is what state of being. So many people are trying to work on a situation, People are not doing things to you, they're doing it for you. If someone's triggering you, it is because they're helping you awaken and you're helping each other awaken. And one of you might be in a different spot than another. Do not entangle. You suffering and struggling more does not help another. You cause yourself more suffering and you're not helping their growth in any way. And I know this is tricky. Really, really focus on your own heart space. Focus on your own heart space. What brings you joy? Wouldn't it be fun to do that list every morning? I ask for, wouldn't it be fun to get more playmates? Wouldn't it be fun to swim in the ocean again? Wouldn't it be fun? Like, get your fun train rolling big time, because we're not creating from our history files anymore. We're creating from this new, beautiful, loving energy. And so we're going to start to shift here, and I'm going to be getting some more downloads on how we can really kind of hone these creative skills and how do we incorporate all the energy that's available. I mean, there's a layer to this that I haven't even dug into, which is the angelic realm here present, galactic beings present. So this is like a big, cool onion that we're unpeeling now, but it's a good one. So I hope this helps. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And welcome again to our new subscribers and the OGs. I love all of you guys so much. Keep the love train going. Keep sharing where you're from. I see a lot of you. We're starting to see some similarities. And in the community section, I'm going to start putting some art in. So those of you who create, by the way, if any of you have any galactic images you can share, I would love you to reach out to me, because I know that I'm going to be guided to come up with some galactic things. And I know some of you are really creative and may have some images. Even if you don't understand the image, I'm being told to go ahead and send it to me, because somehow it's going to be all put together. So we're going to co-create some of this, what's coming. We're going to create it together. And really, really, we're being implored, don't think you're committed to your 3D observations, right? Just because you see one timeline does not mean that's the reality you have to experience right now. Just know it's being taken care of. That's being handled. I can now focus on being a conscious creator. So I love all of you, and I'll see you. I'm quite sure I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful afternoon. Bye.